Hello everyone, welcome to Easy Biology. The topic is related to evolution of transport system. Evolution of transport system. How the transport system is evolved. See, actually the problem arose when the organisms are get separated from ocean. Actually all the living organisms are came from sea only, sea water only. But when the organisms come from sea and forms a limiting membrane, as a result the transportation problem arose. So especially in amoeba, which is a unicellular organism, its body is made up of single cell. That single cell only perform transportation, means all body functions. This single cell only perform the transportation. How means, whenever they are get separated from the seas or sea water, as they are forming a limiting membrane, so their body develops their own oceanic currents. Here in amoeba, what will happen? Whatever the water entered into its body, this is the nucleus and this is the cytoplasm. Whatever the water enter into its body, it contain nutrients, and those nutrients along with the water enters into the body and distribute nutrients. Okay, and whatever the waste materials formed, they are sending to outside along with the water through the body surface. So like this, transportation occurs in amoeba, and the movements that are occurring in amoeba are called Brownian movements. With the help of these Brownian movements, the food materials are distributed and the transportation is done in amoeba. Okay, next. What about other phylum? Okay, already we know that generally animals are classified into two types depending upon the presence of vertebral column and absence of vertebral column. So those who are not having vertebral column, they are called invertebrates. Who are having vertebral column, they are called vertebrates. So these invertebrates are porifera, cnidaria, platyhelminthes, nematihelminthes, annelida, arthropoda, mollusca, and echinodermata. Here vertebrates are 5. Pisces means fishes, amphibians, reptiles, aves, mammals. Okay, so these are invertebrates, these are vertebrates. So in each phylum, how the transportation occurs? Actually porifera are also called parazoa, and their body consists of small holes called as pores. So generally they are called as pores, means porifera. That is why they are called porifera. Here simply the water enters into the body because there is no proper system here. It's mean what? Water bathes all cells of the body. That is a simple transportation which is occurring in porifera. What about cnidaria? In cnidaria, gastrovascular cavity is developed. Gastrovascular cavity means the total body is occupied by digestive system and excretory system. The total body is occupied by digestive system and excretory system in cnidaria, so that the distribution of food materials is possible with the help of gastrovascular cavity. Next one, so in cnidaria, gastrovascular cavity is highly developed. So especially in jellyfish. Okay, so this is one of the best example, jellyfish, and also hydra and jellyfish. Hydra and jellyfish are the examples where gastrovascular cavity distributes food materials to the total body. Next, platyhelminthes. Platyhelminthes. In platyhelminthes, example fasciola hepatica. Fasciola hepatica. All the flatworms comes under platyhelminthes. All the flatworms comes under platyhelminthes. Example fasciola hepatica. In platyhelminthes, the digestive system and excretory system are developed. Digestive system and excretory system. Digestive system is highly branched and helps in the distribution of food materials, whereas excretory system collect waste materials from different cells of the body. Collect waste materials from different cells of the body. Next one. So in porifera, water bathes almost all cells. Cnidaria, gastrovascular cavity. Platyhelminthes, digestive system and excretory system takes the responsibility. In nematohelminthes, pseudocoelom takes the responsibility for the distribution of materials. Pseudocoelom takes the responsibility for the distribution of materials. Next, annelida. So example for nematohelminthes is roundworms. Roundworms comes under nematohelminthes. In annelida, earthworms are the example. In earthworms means annelida, first time pulsatile vessel is developed. Pulsatile vessel is developed through which this pulsatile blood vessel materials are distributed. Food materials are distributed. Next, arthropoda. Pulsatile organ is developed. Pulsatile organ through which the food materials distribution is possible. Next, mollusca. So in lower molluscans have open type of circulatory system where the blood vessels are absent, whereas in higher molluscans closed type of circulatory system is present. Here we will discuss what is open type and closed type. Even echinodermata means starfish, they also contain closed type of circulatory system. Okay, open type of circulatory system and closed type of circulatory system. The circulation in which blood flows in open spaces. Why? Because there are no blood vessels. So when there are no blood vessels, blood is flowing in open spaces. These open spaces are called sinuses. Is called open type of circulatory system. Open type of circulatory system. So what are the examples for open type of circulatory system is insects means cockroach contain open type of circulatory system, and lower molluscans also. Next, the circulation in which blood flows in blood vessels. The circulation in which blood flows in blood vessels is called closed type of circulatory system. Closed type of circulatory system means all higher animals, fishes, amphibians, reptiles, aves, mammals, even annelida also means earthworms also example where the blood is flowing in blood vessels. Okay, next, what about the evolution of transportation in fishes? See, fishes has two chambers. The upper chamber is the auricle and lower chamber is the ventricle. So veins collect deoxygenated blood from body parts and give to auricle, from auricle to ventricle, from ventricle to gills where the deoxygenated blood is converted into oxygenated blood. This oxygenated blood is distributed to body parts. Again veins collect deoxygenated blood. Okay, so like this, what we call as single circulation. So the circulation in which the blood goes to heart only once. Next, amphibians means example frogs. Amphibians example frogs. Here fishes means fishes. So they contain three chambers. Like this. So what is how the transportation occurs here is Right auricle receives deoxygenated blood, left auricle receives oxygenated blood, and mixed blood is present in ventricle. Okay, right auricle, left auricle, and one ventricle. Mixed blood is distributed to the body parts. Mixed blood is distributed to the body parts in frog. Next, reptiles. Reptiles means snakes, lizards. Okay, these. So in reptiles, incompletely divided four-chambered heart is present, means like this. Incompletely divided four-chambered heart. So here also same situation like amphibians. Mixed blood is distributed to the body parts. Mixed blood is distributed to the body parts. Next, aves and mammals. Completely divided. Okay, completely divided. So where right side contains deoxygenated blood, left side contains oxygenated blood, and proper differentiation is there, and oxygenated blood is distributed to body parts. Okay, it's mean what? Two-chambered heart in fishes evolved into three-chambered heart in amphibians, evolved into incompletely divided four-chambered heart in reptiles, evolved into four-chambered heart in aves and mammals. So this is about the evolution of transport system. Evolution of transport system. And we will discuss about another topic in the next class.